Basically, I spent 27 years in the car industry. I started out as a dispatcher at a dealership in Detroit. Eventually moved down to Georgia and started writing service for quite a few years. Eventually worked my way up into management. Worked for a BMW Mini dealer for about 11 years. Was service manager for the Mini store for several years, and also lane manager for a BMW store. And then I ran a Chrysler Jeep dealership as a fixed ops director here in the Atlanta area. Also worked at a Land Rover Jaguar dealership as a fixed ops director. I've been with TBI for 3 years now, and loving every minute of it. I think, customized offers, tailored promotions, customize those offers so when a customer is a new customer to the dealership, the advisor has a chance to give that offer to the first-time clients, give them that wow factor. Plus, you want to match that offer to the customer's vehicle needs. Have a discount on specific repairs, a dollar percentage off. But customize the offer to those first-time guests is very important. I also think loyalty programs, redeemable, are crucial for repeat visits, especially for first-time customers. Allows them to get discounts, free services, any exclusivity perks with those points redeemable. I think those go a long way to having that loyalty with the customer. Also, first-time customers, offer them a prepaid maintenance. A lot of times, sales department will offer those when they sell a customer a new car. But you can also offer those prepaid maintenances to, first-time visitors. It locks them in at that discounted rate for regular services, oil changes. You can also have priority booking those prepaid maintenances, any free perks, car wash, discount, free tire rotations. So I think it's real important to lock the customer in for retention with those prepaid maintenance plans. Offer pickup and delivery for those first-time guests. I think it's huge. I think since COVID, it's been over, I think dealerships have gotten away from a lot of pickup and deliveries. I think that would be a great added benefit, for the guests. Everybody's busy, so it's just an added feature for those first-time customers to retain them, give them that wow factor. As far as a lot of independent shops, a lot of them don't do a whole lot of photo or video inspections. I think that's huge for to build trust with the customers. So when a technician walks around the vehicle, doing a video, inspecting their brakes, their belts, any leaks on the car. I think that's how you retain the customers to come back in. I would also add, price transparency in financing options. To compete with the independents, you got to be upfront about the cost. Offer them, flexible spending plans whenever they have a high dollar, value ticket of repairs. I know a lot of dealerships out there, they use Sunbit, which is a great resource. With the economy and inflation and everything, people are always looking to take advantage of those options, and a lot of dealers have a lot of success with that company. I would think the last thing with retention too is community engagement with the dealerships. Being involved in the baseball leagues, football leagues, high school. I think it strengthens the brand loyalty. Seasonal promotions are huge. Like winterize your vehicle. Offer that client those seasonal checks and discounts. Like tire changes. Battery checks, because batteries typically tend to go out in the wintertime. Also, it's time to possibly flush your coolant system depending on the car and the make and the mileage. I think targeting and retargeting the customers, I think it's real effective is to say, hey, we miss you. We haven't seen you in a while. Send an email to those clients. Offer discounts, entice them to come back into the dealership. And I think some of the exceptional things I've seen when dealerships usually contact a customer, by text a week before their appointment. I think it helps with no shows. Just that communication with the customer, reaching out to them, verifying that they are going to come in. It's good to highlight your 5-star reviews. Let customers know that hey, we do give good customer service. And also highlight technicians of the month, amenities for the dealership through the social media platforms. I think if you keep the dealership on top of the customer's mind, they're more tend to come back to you. Streamlining the appointment scheduler. Service directors, service managers, staying on top of appointments daily. And that prevents bottlenecks in the workflow of the shop. One thing that I used in the past at certain dealerships was service advisors doing pre-writes on our service appointments the day before. And what they would do is call the customer, go over the customer's concerns, their vehicle history, and it prepares the advisor for the next day to make sure he's got all the concerns that the customer has, and it also builds that relationship with the customer that you're caring and you're reaching out to them before their actual appointment. And then it also gets the advisor in a mindset with their work that they already have in progress and what's coming in for the next day. I think it's a huge thing for workflow because they know what they need to get done, and then they know what's coming in the next day. So it keeps them in that workflow process to how do we get this customer in, because they're already thinking about it. For technicians, always have the best diagnostic tools, so they can quickly identify and address the customer's concerns. Maintain an effective parts inventory. It ensures the parts are available for certain jobs. That keeps that workflow going. I think service managers is key to constantly with KPIs, cycle times and customer satisfaction is to do weekly meetings with those technicians and shop foremans or huddle meetings. Keeps them on track and what your vision is for the shop. I think balancing speed and accuracy. Cross-train your staff. Technicians, they need to adjust. They're constantly training. They need to handle multiple types of services and repairs. It builds their confidence too as well for that speed and accuracy. I've also seen in the past, a buddy system for quality checks is critical. Critical repairs too as well. A lot of dealerships fix it right the first time. And also get the shop foreman involved on those quality checks. The last thing I think is if we create a culture where feedback and learning are valued. I think that's highly important for a dealership.